What's going on YouTube? It's Jelani from Cartfuel, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a sales funnel on top of Leadpages. So Leadpages, if you're not familiar, is a landing page builder software where you can create really quick landing pages for your website. Now, one thing about Leadpages is they have a pretty expensive plan. I think the plan is $160, like the most expensive one, and then they have a middle tier, and then they have a bottom tier, which is $29 a month. But with that bottom tier, you don't really get a lot of the functionality like selling like you would normally get in the higher price tiers. And then even in the higher price tiers, you don't get the functionality of one-click upsells, which the tool I'm about to show you allows you to do. So the first thing is you're going to go to cartfuel.io, and then once you're at Cartfuel, you're going to create a free account. So just click on create your free account, and then once you create your account, I'm just going to sign into my account. But once you create your account, you're going to want to connect your Stripe account. So once you connect your Stripe account, you'll be able to start playing around with Cartfuel and start creating products. And then I'm going to show you how to embed it on top of Leadpages. So let's get started. Let's go to underneath product actions, create new product sequence. And what we're going to do here is we're going to give the product attributes to the payment form. So we're going to enter our product name. So let's say we wanted to do a Leadpages ebook. And we can have a product description here. Now the product description area will show only on the sequence link. So what is a sequence link? Just in case you didn't have a Leadpages account, maybe you didn't have a website or anything like that, you can literally just use Cartfuel. So in this case, what I'm going to show you real quick is this link here. So if I click on this link, I haven't created the product yet, but you'll see it failed to fetch because there's no product here yet. But you can see this is a page that's hosted by Cartfuel. So you can easily just create a product if you wanted to test something and then go about your way. But in this case, obviously we're going to embed this on top of Leadpages. So what you're going to do is give it a little description. This is about Leadpages. So the reason why I brought up the pages is because this product description box only shows up on those pages, but I like to fill it in just so that I don't forget. Now the price, let's say this is $10. Now you can choose between a one-time price or a recurring price. Recurring meaning that you can have a subscription. So if you are selling, for example, a course that, you know, the person had to pay every single month to get access to the course, you can do that. How you would do that is you would create the product first inside of Stripe, and then you can embed that here by going recurring and then selecting the product from the dropdown. But we're going to keep it at once. We have documentation outlining all these steps. So if you wanted to do a recurring product, you can check out that documentation. Now let's continue here, and we can decide if you want to add some additional features like charging additional taxes, add a quantity field, charging taxes, adding shipping fields, add a coupon, add order bump, add a countdown timer. Now some of these features are paid features. So if you're on the free account, like for example, the add countdown timer, the add order bump, the add coupon, those are features that are paid. So just keep that in mind. But for what we're about to do, you don't necessarily need those features. Okay. So if you decide to add these on, go ahead. I'm not going to at this time. You can also connect to Kajabi or Rewardful. Kajabi is a hosting platform. So if you have a course, you can connect your Kajabi account to Cartfuel and send people directly into your course. Or you can also have affiliates for your product by using Rewardful. We have documentations on both of these integrations if you're interested. Let's click on next step. Now in step 2, we're able to customize our payment form. So we can choose a different font type. Let's say that we want this font to be Poppins. And then you can see it changes the form. The classic style or the two-step style you can choose from. So the two-step is basically a person entering their full name and email address first, and then they click continue, and then that would show them the price of the particular product. Let's keep it at classic. It's a very simple vertical style payment form. You can change the top header text. So maybe you didn't want this, you can delete it, or you can keep it and just add it on here. So you can see on the right hand side, as I edit things, it shows those edits. So let's continue here and go to the payment header text. So the payment header text is right here. So you can change that. So maybe instead of payment method, maybe we wanted to say enter payment details. So you can change the header text color to whatever color you want. I'm going to keep it at black. You can also edit the placeholder name text. So maybe you say enter full name here, or enter email address here so people know that they need to enter that information there. You can change the button text. So you can say, yes, I want this ebook. Cool. You can change the button color. So let's say we want it to be black, and the button text, we want it to be white, and the button size right there, and then the radius we can change as well. That looks pretty clean. All right, now you can enter your terms of service URL, privacy policy URL. We highly recommend that you do that, just so that people who are buying from you, they agree to the terms and you don't really have any issues with chargebacks. If you do have issues with chargebacks, you can kind of say, hey, like this person agreed to our terms. It's a great thing to have. You can also add custom CSS. Although we do not support custom CSS on our support staff, you can still add CSS. We ask that you reach out to a qualified developer to assist you with that. Now let's go to the next step, where we're going to enter the page after they purchase. So is this person going to go to a thank you page if they buy this main product, or are you going to upsell them and get more money because you want, obviously you want more money for your product or your store? So let's make that decision. So in Leadpages, once you publish a page, what you're going to do, and in a second I'm going to show you how to set this up, but you want to find the page that you want to add here. So in this case, let's just say that we are going to create another landing page really quickly, and let's just make it a blank page, and I'm gonna click on start building. And what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna say this is the upsell page. All right, click continue. And all right, so once you do that, what you want to do is you want to go to widgets, and then you want to add a HTML element here, and just publish this, and then just grab this this link. So we're going to click on publish, and then we're going to copy this link, and then we're going to go back to Cartfuel. Now we'll go back to Leadpages in a second, but the reason why you want to add this page here is because this page is going to be our upsell page, and now we need to designate this on so Cartfuel knows that this is an upsell page and we want to make more money, basically. So let's give our upsell a name. So let's say that this is a Leadpages audiobook. All right, and we can give it a description. All right, let's say the audiobook is $20, and we can add additional fees. Maybe there's a service fee or something like that. Or you can decide to only show the upsell button and not the information. In this case, we'll keep the information, but this is helpful if you're selling like a really stylized funnel or like landing page, and you didn't want the text or the information to kind of mess up your design. You can just hide that basically, and just have the button, which is pretty neat. Let's keep the information. You can again choose a billing frequency. Once a recurring, you can charge taxes on this particular upsell. You can also change this. What I'm going to do is delete that so it's cleaner. And let's do an upsell button text of, yes, I need the audiobook. Cool. Again, you can change the upsell button color. So we'll keep it at white, and then we can change the radius to that. Perfect. All right, now where are they going to go after this upsell? So at this point, we can make a decision to send them to a thank you page, or we can send them to another upsell. In this case, what I'm going to do is just end it at that upsell, that one upsell. And then what we're going to do is come back here, and we're going to go back, and we're going to create another page. In this case, it's going to be a thank you page. So we're going to create another page and just quickly grab that link. Thank you. All right. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some text here just so. Thank you. Cool. Obviously, this is a demo. All right. Now I'm going to publish this. Thank you. Yep. We're good. And then, of course, you can add your own domain on top of this. But in this case, I'm just demoing, so I don't need to add my own domain. Let's enter that URL here. Boom. All right. And then the no thank you is, let's just say no thanks, I don't want this ebook. Cool. And then the no thank you URL, what you want to do is enter that same thank you URL, because they're going to go to this page regardless if they buy or not. Okay. And let's go to the next step. And then step 4, you can decide if you want to add an email. Now this is a paid feature, so keep that in mind. But if you did want to send emails, you can do that. In this case, what I'm going to do is click on save. But actually, before we click on save, let's turn this on to test mode, because we want to test this out and use fake credit card details. So let's click on save. And then we're going to see these 2 codes, and don't worry about the codes, guys. It's super simple. All you're going to do is copy these codes, and you're going to go back to Leadpages. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go back and we need to find our main page. So what I'm going to do is go back here, and you can see I have Cartfuel testing, upsell page, and then thank you. So what we're going to do is on this page, I'm going to click on edit. And in your case, you're going to have a page already designed. This is not a Leadpages course on how to design a page. I'm just showing you how to make Leadpages into a fully functional sales funnel. But in your case, you know that you have a designed already page or website. So what you want to do on your page is you want to add that HTML element like I did previously. So what you want to do is go to widgets and then go to HTML, drag this in like so. I'm just going to delete this one. And then inside of that, what you want to do is go back to Cartfuel, copy that first code snippet and just paste it here. And then go to the second code snippet and then paste it here as well. And then click on save. And then once you're done, you can either preview it or publish. So I'm going to click on publish. And if we preview it really quickly, you will be able to see that that form is now present here. So you can see this is about Leadpages. And now we're good to go. So let's go back here and let's go to our upsell page now. So let's edit that page and do the same thing. So on this page, I already added that HTML element. So what I'm going to do is just double click on there, paste that code, go back to Cartfuel, copy that second code, and click on save. All right. Let's click on update. And that's it. That's all we need to do now. So what we're going to do now is test it out and show you how it works. So on the main product of Cartfuel testing page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on view, and I'm going to enter my information here. So enter the full name, and then I'm going to enter my email address. And you know you're in test mode because at the top it says you're currently in test mode. And then for the card number, I'm just going to enter 42424242424242, and then 04. Any future date will be fine for that, and any CVC, any postal code, and then yes, I want this ebook. And that's going to redirect us to this upsell page that we created. And now you can choose if you want to say yes, I need the ebook, or no, I don't want this ebook. Let's say yes, I want it. And you can see now we redirected to that thank you page. So that is how you create a sales funnel inside of Leadpages, really simply, with a free tool that you can use right now, starting right now, and start selling more products on Leadpages. Use Leadpages, the functionality that it's known for, which is to create really quick landing pages, and then use Cartfuel to sell and to upsell to make more money. So if you guys like this video, let me know, leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, also leave a comment down below. Subscribe and let me know if you have any suggestions on other platforms that you think Cartfuel would benefit from. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.